As you can see, this is a new era for Star Wars and Lucasfilm, with expanded opportunities for continued innovation, high-quality storytelling, and cinematic experiences like never before.
I know what you're thinking. Echo Base Network's going to make another video crapping all over Kenobi. Well, you're wrong. In today's video, we're going to look and see what we think is going on with Star Wars right now. We're going to use logic, we're going to use reason, and we're going to base this on past experiences, like the one that you just saw. It legitimately happened. And guess what, folks? On September the 8th, we're going to get another Disney Plus day. Lucasfilm's going to tell us more of their plans that probably are never going to happen. Let's dive in. So starting here with this article over at techradar.com, Tom Power writes, the title of his article, Obi-Wan's Disney Plus success may be bad news for Star Wars. Why would Kenobi be bad news for Star Wars? Maybe because it wasn't very good. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm crapping on it already. Let me just get into this. Tom Power writes, it's official, Obi-Wan Kenobi's final episode is the most popular Star Wars TV episode to air on Disney Plus, and that's bad news for the franchise. According to streaming data analyst Samba TV per Deadline, the Season 1 finale of Obi-Wan's TV series drew in 1.8 million viewers between Wednesday, June 22nd, and Sunday, June 27th. That figure may not sound that significant, but it's a number that far outweighs those posted by previous Star Wars shows that launched on Disney+. So I gotta ask you, does that mean because it was watched more than any other finale on Disney+, a relatively new streaming service, that it's the most successful? Like, what metric do we use to gauge the success of a television show? Is it how much it was watched, or is it the actual rating of the show? What are the fans actually saying? Have you ever seen a near accident that didn't happen? It's like, here comes a car, and I can't take my eyes off of it because, oh gosh, something bad is about to happen, and you're just waiting for the inevitable. Maybe that's what's happening with Kenobi. Maybe their numbers are, growing because Disney Plus is a new platform, and every Star Wars show that they're going to come out with in the live-action spectrum is going to be possibly more and more viewers. Who knows? Who knows? But I definitely would not say that the Kenobi is the most successful thing that we've gotten in Disney's Star Wars streaming services. What do you think? Let's continue. We just did a video the other day on the highest rated episodes of Star Wars Disney Plus series according to the International Movie Database. Just, if you look at number 10, that's all we have to do is look at number 10. The Mandalorian, the episode titled The Tragedy. It's rated a 9.1 by the fans, by the viewers on the IMDb. And if you go there and you read the comments, it's overwhelmingly positive. The 9.1 is definitely accurate. Now, if you go all the way to, let's see the last actual live action episode, which is number 3 on the list, and that's going to be The Mandalorian, The Rescue, coming in at a 9.8. The only thing better than The Mandalorian's Chapter 16 Season 2 finale is the 2 Clone Wars episodes, Victory and Death, coming in at a 9.9, and then The Phantom Apprentice also coming in at a 9.9, and those obviously are coming in the Season 7 story arc from the Clone Wars. So let's head over here to IMDb and see what exactly is happening with Kenobi. Looking at the list here, and a lot of people were saying that Kenobi was being review bombed. I definitely disagree with that. I just don't think it was met anywhere near the same kind of success. Part 1, 7.5. Part 2, 7.3. Part 3, 7.6. So we're looking at a very marginal series the way that it started, and that's half of it. Part 4, 6.3. Part 5, 8. And Part 6, 8.5. The highest rated. Now, if you go back here to the article over at Tech Radar written by Tom Power, he talks about the massive success that it got in the finale, how many more viewers that this show received than The Mandalorian and things like that. And Tom Power actually says in this article, one interesting thing that Tom Power says in his article, filling in the gaps of a character's backstory can potentially lead to fan confusion surrounding an individual's pre-established history. Obi-Wan's TV show is a classic example of this, with some fans baffled by numerous plot holes and the retconning of events that take place in Star Wars' wider lore. Even the critically acclaimed Mandalorian series isn't immune to such problems, with fans mixed over Luke Skywalker's arrival in the Season 2 finale and subsequent cameo appearance in the Book of Boba Fett. Tom, what are you talking about? How is it a mixed fan reaction to Chapter 16, Luke Skywalker's arrival? I have literally never heard any one person say anything negative about that, with the exception of, he didn't quite look right, and most people tend to disagree with that. But I do have to say that Tom is getting this right, for the most part. We do need to be moving away from these legacy characters. There are plot holes that get created. There are continuity issues that arise. The more we play in the legacy character sandbox and create new events, the more problems there are going to be with the lore and the established story. Speaking of lore and established story, let's see what Kathleen Kennedy has been saying lately. She says, with an article over here at The Wrap, I think it is vital, Kennedy said, about moving beyond the Skywalkers, just staying within the construct of George's storytelling, to keep chipping away at that. I think we would be wrong. It's our job to step away now, but still have a connection to the mythology that George created. That won't stop, but we are moving on from the Skywalker saga. That's what's taking a lot of time, discussion, and thought right now. So there you have it, folks. Kathleen Kennedy saying we're moving away from episodes 1 through 9. That's not going to be the main focus anymore. Interesting. Kathleen Kennedy also says in an article with Cinema Blend, the sequel era is what we talk about a lot in terms of where we're going with our movies and just how far out from that we'll go. That's very much the space we're concentrating on. Well, let me just tell you, doesn't that sound like a real winner? Let's continue right after the sequel trilogy and see what that story's going to be about. Unfortunately, guys, for Star Wars fans like yourself and myself, I just don't think that they have a plan figured out. I think that Kathleen Kennedy and so many other people at Lucasfilm speak out of both sides of their mouth. We're moving on from the Skywalkers. We're not. Look at the massive success of Obi-Wan. Let's do more of that. We got to stay away from legacy characters. I just don't think that there really is a plan. Look at all of the canceled projects. Look at all the things that were put on the back burner. Think about the failure of the last D23 event. All the hype that was going on around that. We're getting movies, we're getting shows, you're getting your next movie at Christmas of 2023. None of that is happening. None of that is happening. So what is the plan? There's really not one. They're just honestly kind of building this thing in the air as we're flying. And for Star Wars, I don't like it. That's more recipe that ties and falls in line with the sequel trilogy itself, where there wasn't a plan. Do you guys remember when Rian Johnson said, well, I just got the story scripts and pretty much a blank slate? You know, JJ did what he did in episode 7, and episode 8 was kind of wide open for me to do whatever I wanted to do. There wasn't a plan. And obviously, Kathleen Kennedy has not learned her lesson. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for me. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. As always, we are UR Echo Base Network. Hope that you enjoyed this one. We'll see you on the next one.